Hi everyone, my name's Katie Dallas Gamer and welcome to The Witch by Flamina Grimaldi. This is a on browser, choose your own adventure kind of story, and all I did was type in murder mystery because I like murder mysteries, game wise, and this looked interesting. Anyway, the smell in this tavern is a mixture of vomit and spices you can't recognise. Almost the same as the damn village itself, but more intense. Ugh. Good thing you won't be here long. A corpulent man empties the contents of a small bag on his table and begins counting the money. He stops for a moment, distracted by a loud sound of crashing glasses, and starts from the beginning again. You notice the bar keeps a rapacious gaze, sweeping over the silver coins. Ow. Keyboard, that hurt. Okay. We have 20 silver coins. Talk to the barkeep or leave the tavern. Talk to the barkeep. The barkeep is a stout man with a ruddy complexion and thick grey moustache, hiding his upper lip. A long scar runs across one of his cheeks. Surely a gift from a patron who drank one too many. He glances at your clothes, still splattered with dried blood from your previous encounter with local bandits. Lowering his voice, he says, "When you're done doing this job, you see all manners of folk come and go. They be red or white or blue, I don't care, but those like you clicking and clunking in my tavern with your bloody metal, I know you means trouble for everyone, so drink quick and get lost." I don't know what that was. Let's save, just in case. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not looking for trouble. I'll be leaving soon. Wait to greet your patrons, barkeep. Looking for you. I can't wait to get out of this stinking village. Let's be nice to be bitchy. The barkeep's furrowed brow disappears all of a sudden. It turns into a wide smile as he says loudly, "Well, what'll be, sir? A refreshing mug of beer for 2 coins? Maybe some fine mead for 5. Or if you're a true lord, we got fire wine from our own vineyards, I can't speak. Fine as in all of Morenia? Made up place. Tell you as 10 coins, almost a gift." A drunk woman, hair the colour of rust, bursts into laughter and makes some obscene gestures. "I'll take a mug of beer, I like the mug of mead, I like some of your fine wine. I'm not thirsty anymore, I better go on. I like beer, I do." The barkeep pours a mug of light blonde, cloudy beer in front of you. You empty it in one draught. The taste is weak, as if it was diluted in water, but at least it's refreshing. Alright, leave the tavern. Let's save. Oh crap. I hate doing that. Okay, beer. I like beer. Save. Alright, leave the tavern. You make your way to the door. "Oi, butcher!" The barkeep scoots among the tables until he's right behind you. "After all, you look like a decent lad. Looking for some work, mayhaps?" "Maybe. What kind of work?" "No thanks, I have a long trip ahead of me." "Maybe we could get some coins." "I got a job that's cut right for you. There be this woman, lives in the hut by the river. Rest of the road out of town. You go there, stick that bird of yours deep in her ribs, come back to me and get 20 coins for the trouble. What you think, huh?" I don't know what the hell that accent was, and I made it. My accent went really stronger with a bloke's voice. "I'll need some details first. Who is this woman? Why do you want her dead?" "Sounds good, I'll be back soon." Hey, how casual. This one. "Ha, myself. I'd say sometimes being a woman is reason enough. Charming. But this one, lad, 'tis a special breed of evil. Lives surrounded with bones. Says she knows the shape of things to be. He bursts into a loud... He's not talking anymore, Katie. He bursts into a loud guffaw and continues. "Folks were near bringing her grub in exchange of her blabbering. Now a kid went missing. Me, I say she got him, and she got him for the bones." Oh, here's the witch. "How can you be sure it was her?" "Lad, If you don't want to do it, fine. Many a folk turn down me offer, said the hag 'll turn her into frogs or something. I say, whichever drink she may throw at you, it'll vanish once she's napping in the dirt. That's how magic works, and everyone knows that. Why can't you turn you into a frog? Alright, I'll get rid of the woman. You ride west of the crossroads that lead out of town and find the witch's hut. It's a little more than a mound of twigs and dirt. Only the gods know how it holds together. Enter the hut. Let's save, because I don't trust myself. You see a scrawny middle-aged woman sitting on the ground. Her face and arms are covered in a thick layer of soot, which has been partially scratched away, revealing the waxen skin underneath. Her eyes intently scrutinize a handful of bones arranged in spiral patterns. Seemingly oblivious to your presence, she mumbles to herself. "My lady, it had to be done. Puny little thing. All done in the woods. 'Twas the only way to know. Forgiveness." Her voice is hoarse and broken, as if she swallowed dust. Who are you talking to? I'm looking for a missing kid. Do you know anything about that? That sounds like a confession. Say your last words, witch. No, we're not going to do that. Do you know anything about the missing kid? Your words startle her. Kid? Sure, nothing of kids. No thing, not a thing. She hides her head in her arms, sobbing. All right, who are you talking to? Me Lady Alona. Rules over this blighted land, she does. Folks here don't see her, not unless she wants them to. But she talked to Shaw. Talk she did, till the forbidden thing happened. Now Shaw is lost without the sight, and so hungry she is. Anyway, is that your name, Shaw? Shaw is the name, man from afar. There was another name before. Shaw remembers. 'Twas lost in the fire. The big fire was I lost all I... What? Where I lost all I were. But my lady is bountiful and fair. Gave me another name so I could serve lady better. She said a new life. Are you part of a cult now? And the forbidden thing? What's that? I'm going to save just in case I don't trust her. No, Shaw won't talk about that. Talk makes things shiny and true. Silence coats him in dust. Dust have I eaten, so to undo the evil I did. But it can't undo what's done, and Shaw was left without her gift. So hungry she is. Sounds like confession. Say your last words, Shaw. I need to delve deeper in the story. I'll be back, Shaw. Just out of curiosity, what happens? No, have mercy, man from afar. Before she can say another word, you draw out your dagger and stab the woman. As a freezing cold envelops the room, you hear someone in the woods chanting words old and forgotten. Words that bring you back to the time when you were a different man. Alright, and that's it. Alright, let's restart. And how? What was the point in saving then? Oh, right. Load. Okay. Need deeper in the story. You leave the woman to her misery. You're not sure she has anything to do with the missing kid. Maybe the villagers hold answers to some of your questions. Back to the village. You're standing in the village square. It's market day and a crowd of townsfolk bustle around in search of food and wares. The air is filled with a thick smell of fish. Let's go to the librarian's house. Librarian is sitting at his desk, smoking from a long-stemmed pipe. He's draped in clothes of garish purple that you haven't seen anywhere else in this town. His face seems to be made of sharp angles, which he points at you exquisitely as you enter the room. Greetings, foreigner. May I help you? You don't like a local? What are you doing here? I'm looking for a missing kid. Do you know anything about that? Can you tell me about the woman who lives by the river? Yes. The librarian takes a deep puff from his pipe. You're lucky, as I happen to have taken an interest in this matter. Knowledge comes at a price. However, so the question is, are you willing to pay 5 coins for it? Alright, sure. I got this far. You reluctantly hand him 5 coins and stare at him in expectation. Rogerine silver. Very well. I appreciate a man with a thirst for knowledge comparable to mine. Just get on with it. He takes another puff from his pipe and begins to talk. That woman follows the cult of Alona, which I regarded to be long dead. So I was right, she had joined a cult. Worshippers consider themselves as the only voice of the goddess in the land of mortals, and most importantly, they claim to be able to divine the future through bone casting. Eck. Yuck. Do these predictions come true, then? That is precisely the subject of my inquiry. Indeed, some of the deranged woman's prophecies came true. Ordinary wizards would describe this phenomenon to look or fate, but where they see a postal spewing worthless humbug, I see opportunity, a magical practice that could be studied, learned, and brought to the wealthy for an appropriate fee. And to do that, you need to know why prophecies didn't work out. Exactly, friend. All schools of magic work in accordance to a different set of rules, and alone in divination makes no exception. For example, it appears that its magic doesn't wear off once the caster dies. When it works, that is. Alright, thanks for your time. Farewell. Ish. Alright. You're standing in the village square. You hear the yells of merchants trying to sell the last goods before heading home for supper. A man approaches you and asks you to buy an apple for 2 coins. Why not? I'm feeling good. You pocket your fresh apple. You might be hungry later. Oh, do we go and give it to... Sure. Peasant's house is where the kid is. You see a leathery-skinned woman stirring a pot of broth. Her free hand furiously scratches her head, which is wrapped in a linen rag and twitches as if something was crawling underneath. Ooh. On the wall next to the fireplace she hung a number of rusty knives that you hope she doesn't use for cooking. She slowly turns to face you. Is that you, Ribs? No, you're not. Who are you? Come to that old Rowena to steal your grub in it. She grabs one of the knives next to her and points it at you, shivering. Calm down, woman. I'm just here to ask you some questions. Questions? Ain't no questions I want to answer. Butcher. Ouch. She flicks the knife towards the door to reiterate the idea. Not even for 3 coins? You throw 3 coins at the feet of the woman. Her joints pop one by one as she bends to pick up the money, still clutching her weapon. Alright, butcher. 3 coins you give me, these tails you get. What is it you want to know? Ribs, okay. Ha! Paid to talk the talk of my woes. The gods be smiling at Rowena today. If you want to know, Ribs my brother, farmers we were, me growing the cabbage and carrots and leeks in the garden, he bringing whatever we didn't eat to market in towns nearby. Then one day Ribs loaded up the cart and went to Otchel. Never have I seen him again. Alright, thank you. Looking for a missing kid? Aye, I heard such a tale. Hunter had 2 sons, sends him alone in the woods. Well, that's his first mistake. Now we sobs and moans. 'Tis no place for children alone, the forest. Them spirits hide under fallen leaves. Why'd he send children alone? And the woman who lives by the river? Lizette, you ask? Sure is her name. Powerful woman she is. Thrice have I'd ask about them things to be. Thrice was she right. Well, 2.5, anyhow. Most folks went to her. How a beat. Not at all admit it. Even so, that old barkeep broken out her house once. Yeah, the barkeep, why was he there? Let's save, just in case. Save. Sure as eggs I weren't asking, but ye were cursing under his lips, muttering a jinx and revenge. Alright, thanks. Okay, now. Old man limps along the square and turns down alley, muttering something. You hear a creaking of wheels in the distance. Tailor's shop. Alright. The tailor is hunching over his table, humming a tune as he saws along awkward ground. His fingers are so swollen and calloused that it's a wonder he can do any sewing at all. Oh, poor man. His spools of yarn are meticulously arranged in a row over a chest of drawers. As he sees you enter, he greets you with a gold-coated smile and a flurry of words. Ew. Greetings, sir. Looking for the finest garments in town? Oh, of course you do. Those stains don't wash away, so you might as well buy something new. What's your fancy? A new vest, perhaps? New pants? Good armour? My brother also works with leather, you see. He lives in Otchill, just a half a day's ride from here. Really good tanners and metalwork, you know. Let me dig up those samples. Actually, I wanted to ask some questions. The tailor straightens up on the chair. His smile disappears behind a grimace. Here to waste my time, then? No, sir. No coin, no service of any kind at all. All right, I could use a new vest. Here are 5 coins. Now tell me what you know. The tailor pockets your offer and starts taking your measurements. Very good, sir. Ask away. You do, while we started on your garment. The river. Tell me about the river. Now what can I tell you about that hag? Bones she needs, bones to work her devilries. That's what I know. Town was full of cats, you see, but since that wretched bone teller made her foul nest here, I've seen no cat around. Only last month I saw 2 rats snoring at my softest wood. He looks away, squeezing his hand as if appraising an imaginary ball of yarn. Bought it for 3 coins. I'd yarn down in Rodias, or that says. Such a shame to see those beasts chewing like 'twas apples. Oh, I'd bet my right hand she got something to do with poor little Jonas. Alright, and the missing kid? You mean Jonas the hunter's son? Sir, 'tis a bad story you want to hear. He was a good little fellow, so well brought up and so eager to follow in his father's footsteps. That day he went to hunt with his older brother, Sorin. He said they'd track a hind down into the woods. What happened then? Said he turned round and boy was gone. No footprints, no signs, as if earth itself had swallowed him whole. Fellas looked all over the place. No footprints, no signs. Poor boy, he's been gone for weeks. Where's his father now? Bones left some days ago. Said he'd seek Jonas in towns nearby. Lad's got few chances by reckoning. But a father has to try, right? All right, thanks for your time. Bye. The tailor is now feverishly cutting a green piece of fabric. Sir, what about your vest? It'll be ready in 2 days from now, late tomorrow. I'll be back to pick it up. Farewell. Thank you. Right, let's save. Wait, we'll delete this. Save that. Go to the witch. Oh, you're standing in the village. The sun has set and there's no one around except for the moon. The only light you see is the dim flame of a candle glimmering through an open window. Let's go back to the witch's hut. As you start walking to the road that leads out of town, you hear a voice from behind. Psst! Oi, pal! You turn around towards the centre of a square again. You see a lanky boy with just a hint of a beard, fiddling with the point of a switchblade, his back against the wall. Here, surely you're not afraid of a feeble young lad, are you? You approach the boy. Let's save, just in case. What do you want? I want to help you, of course. Word is you've been walking around town all day, asking for information. His mouth contorts into a wide grin. And oh, I know lots. People talk much more when they don't know where they're being watched. 2 coins each question. Isn't that a good deal? Why should I trust you? No. You are standing in front of the witch's hut. You dig into your pockets and find that your question costed you almost all you had. Was it really worth it? Enter the hut. I don't know. Maybe it was. We're going to get 20 coins later. The witch is still sitting on the ground. The skin around her eyes is scratched and swollen, as if she wanted to pluck them out and but stopped at the last moment. Ew. You're back, man from afar. Yeah, we bought you an apple. The witch snatches the apple and bites deep into it, revealing a row of rotten gums and blackened teeth. Oh, jeez. She smiles in gratitude as the juices from the fruit flows down her chin. That's a lovely image. Thank ye dearly, my lord. Nary a man brings food to shore. not without me telling what's them to be. Sure, I hadn't eaten for days. No thing, not a thing. Now, will you tell me what happened to that kid? The witch stops eating and looks at the spiral of bones on the ground. These bones, 'tis the kid you're looking at, my lord, but sure was not who killed him. No, I found them bones in the woods, human bones, brought them to me house, to ask my lord if me lady was nigh. So stupid and selfish sure is, using lady's gift for myself, and with child bones even. Lady's wrath descend upon me, 'twas like 100 wolves clawing at me heart. Then she took away the sight. Finally, I understand. Thank you, Shaw. You leave the hut and ride away in the dead of night. You wonder why the barkeep lied to you, but it doesn't really matter, even though you lost a day of travel and a pocket of money. Your effort helped you spare the life of an innocent. Okay, well, that's okay. Oh, again, keyboard. So, I probably shouldn't have had the beer, otherwise I'd have 5 coins now. But that was well done. I like the dialogue, I like the storyline, I like the characters put in, even though they were very, very minor. But that was good. I'll leave a link in the description below if you'd like to play it, and tell me what you thought about it in the comments. And if you liked it, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more. See you soon.